Universal Studios, Harry Potter, totally knocked it out of the ballpark, man.
That's what I've heard.
No one has ever achieved anything of this continuity, the consistency, everything. It's just amazing work.
To give it credit, Disney did, but they did it back in the 60s when they first built the park.
Yeah, but they took it way past that.
Yeah, Universal has tools and stuff at their disposal that are just amazing.
Disney's old Imagineers.
Yeah, that's true. It's because everyone
that was cool at Disney that was like a major Imagineer back in the day is now working for Universal.
Yeah, Islands of Adventure is the greatest theme park Disney Imagineers ever made, just not for Disney.
Actually, there's a good question we can ask everybody. It's been a while since we've been on, the air. What movies have we seen since the last time we talked?
Oh my gosh.
Nothing.
People ask me, did I see Predators? I'm not going to bother.
I saw Toy Story 3 and Despicable Me. And
Toy Story 3 channel, have you seen it? Because we do not want to ruin anything.
You better not.
All I will say about Toy Story 3 is it rocked.
Yes. Got a 99% fresh on Rotten Tomatoes, except for that one jerko who hates everything.
Oh, screw him.
Why is he even on there?
Because I don't even know who he is.
Everybody's got an opinion.
He's the kind of guy that answers the phone when those telemarketers call with the surveys, and just so he can have somebody to talk to on the phone.
He's the kind of guy who's
Ardman White. Thank you very much, Stray Cat.
Yeah, he's the kind of guy who said Citizen Kane sucked because it wasn't in color.
He just hates. He doesn't even watch these movies.
He's a troll.
He's a troll with a name.
Well,
that's what he is.
What's Citizen Kane?
Let's go flame him. You don't know Citizen Kane?
I think that's why he does
it. Even I know that.
For what video game?
Yeah, it's a rock
Actually, I watched the movie.
I just had to know.
Yeah. It's not from a game.
Just had to know.
Ardman White is a troll. Only he has a name.
Well, yeah, I remember when he reviewed Up, and he said the whole scene in the beginning, the touching part between the wife, was like a Geritol commercial. I'm like, you asshole.
All he's doing is, he's not even watching these movies. He's just looking for flames. He's just looking for attention.
I hate people like
he discredits, he really does discredit Rotten Tomatoes. It makes it, he's turning.
Why can't they ban him?
They could if they wanted to.
I don't know why he's still on there.
He's on there because he's a movie critic of a newspaper that has, what, 500,000 copies in circulation per week?
But he's a
So people actually listen to what he says?
Yeah, no, they don't. Nobody
need to line their bird cage.
Well, the people that listen to him are the people that read that paper.
1%.
Who are the people that don't read any mainstream newspapers? They're the people that go, I'm too good for mainstream stuff. I have to read only artsy crap.
So what, they read The Sun or something?
I don't think anybody listens to him. I think even the small town paper yells at him for being such a hater.
I mean, the Village Voice people like him.
I put him right up there with Roger Ebert. I don't like him either.
Roger Ebert looks like a girl now.
Well,
who's that?
Well, he lost his jaw too. I mean,
he lost his job.
Who is that?
Oh, jaw.
They had to remove his jaw due to cancer.
Who are these people?
I don't know. You can't really.
Roger Ebert was a famous movie critic.
Who just hates
Remember
or loves
Ebert and Soper or whatever it was?
I hate Roger.
Siskel and Ebert. That's what it was.
If there's a critic who loves or hates everything,
they used to have their own TV show about
movies. They discredit themselves. You cannot pay attention to
them. He's a contrarian.
They're the ones that do the thumbs up and stuff.
He is the person who says, look, everybody else likes this. I don't like it because it's popular.
Exactly.
So does he like scrambled porn?
I don't know.
He likes
the movie that everybody else hates?
There are people in the world who basically, all they do is they look at what's popular, and they say, I don't like it because it's popular.
That's him.
Yeah, that's him.
That is him.
By the way,
unfortunately, there are a lot of people, especially in New York, who have that mentality.
Yep, he's just
the entire, like half of Greenwich Village is like that. They're all artsy. They're like, oh, I don't like anything on Broadway because Broadway's all sold out, so it sucks automatically.
Because of him, there will never be 100% on Rotten Tomatoes.
Yeah.
Ever.
Wasn't there already 100% at one time?
Unless he didn't see it. Unless he didn't go.
Yeah.
That's the only way.
If he was sick that week, sure.
Yay.
Let me see. Let's read. Let's find out what it was he said.
You know what's fun is reading the comments to his reviews. Oh my gosh, people get so creative when ripping him apart.
People are like, you be trolling.
You be trolling.
You be trolling. Lollercopter.
He's one of those people that gets off on that kind of thing.
He does.
He gets off on it? I don't want him getting off on my comments.
He does. He has to.
That's gross.
Okay.
Thinking some guy's getting off on this stuff?
Answer to a question in channel. Did anybody really think The Last Airbender was going to be good?
Well, it was M. Night Shyamalan, so no.
All of his movies sucked since the first movie he did.
No, the first movie was good. The second movie was almost good. And then everything else after that's been a disaster.
Yes.
So if you see, how does he still get jobs.
How did he screw it up so bad?
How is he still working?
Because he did that first movie.
You know what? You just got to release your first film and you're set for life.
Should have not let him do it. Because he's got 2 more now.
Well, I hate to say it.
Oh, wait a minute. Here's somebody who didn't like it, who is not Armand.
Yes. 3 people.
Let's read
3 out of 300 people did not like it.
So let's read.
In other words, they are wrong.
Was Unbreakable first, or was
Hold on.
Sixth Sense?
Unbreakable was after Sixth Sense.
This person, his name
is asshole.
No, hold on.
Sorry.
He's just channeling.
His name is Jeremy Heilman of MovieMartyr.com.
Oh,
of course, he wants to be a martyr. He wants people to kill him.
There's a recognizable.
Isn't that like having MoviePoopshoot.com?
Yeah, basically. From MovieHater.com says.
Let's see.
I hate everything.
I thought Airbender was wonderful.
Of course.
Really?
He did.
That's what he thought.
You douchebag.
Okay, so
M.
here
Night
is...
Shyamalan did a wonderful job with the white people.
All right.
Oh my God!
Let's see.
I know what he's talking about. They criticize it. You know what The Last Airbender is, right?
Yeah, it's a cartoon.
Well, about
It's about an Asian
It's
culture.
about a cartoon.
About Asians.
Yeah. I heard the book is better and the cartoon is better.
There's no book.
Yeah, there is.
No, that's
If
not.
there is, I haven't seen it yet.
Well,
I heard the book is better.
Okay.
Shilberman cast mostly American actors in those roles.
Was there a book?
I
Audience?
don't know.
I heard the book was better.
But yeah, with The Last Airbender, it was all about like Asian culture, and he put people like, you know.
Well, I went and saw Last
Americans.
Airbender.
Noah Ringer.
Okay.
What did you think?
Well, it was interesting. I liked the premise of it.
You
the
liked
premise.
it?
The
I like the
storyline
premise.
is wonderful.
Yeah,
It's
the
just he
story-
didn't do a good job with it.
Yeah,
You are a liking.
Well, let
movie
me
guy.
save you some trouble.
Well, anyway, so the premise of this thing is...
Did you see the cartoon first?
No, I did
Okay,
not.
Go ahead.
The premise of this thing is that there are 4 nations: the Air Nation, the Fire Nation, the Water Nation, and the Earth Nation.
Yes.
And every once in a while, there's a person that's born that has the ability to bend, which is to manipulate that
You
element.
can do it too.
Well, you just like think about it, and you perform the right motions, and you can like make water move on your own or whatever.
Bending.
Well, each
Last
nation has its own
dog
type
bender.
of
Yes, and-
bending, which is based on a certain type
Exactly.
of martial arts.
Right. Well, no, the elements.
Right.
Well, no,
But anyway.
each is a different type of martial arts too.
Well, anyway, so what happens? The Fire Nation decides they want to conquer everybody, and so they kill all of the airbenders except this one who managed to survive.
And they made a movie about him.
Yeah, well, the last airbender, he is actually the chosen one, so to speak, and they're trying to get him like in a position where he can defeat the Fire Nation and restore harmony. That's like the basic plot.
Also, he has an avatar, which means that he can actually bend all 4.
Yes, he's the only one that has the ability to bend all 4. And like I said, the storyline is interesting.
Yeah.
It's really slow.
Yes.
That's one thing. The story, and the only way I can say this, because people are going to like try to chew me out over it, the closest comparison I can come to in how slow this is Lord of the Rings. It is equally as slow and tedious. If you don't like the characters, you're not going to like the film. If you start to like the characters and relate to them, the story's actually good.
I can't argue with you on the Lord of the Rings.
Yeah, I mean,
is there like a fake middle ending in the middle of it where you think the movie's about to end and then there's another hour left?
Sort of, yeah. But it's more. It's to be continued. They have to go. They've gone through water. Now they have to go through earth and then they go through fire.
Yeah,
they're doing the seasons of the show.
Yeah, it's a quarterly thing.
I love Lord of the Rings, but it's one of those series of movies I cannot watch it that often because
it's too long.
It is long.
It's too long.
But what I'm going to say to you is this: I can understand your opinion on it because you don't know the background material, and it probably was a great story. You owe it to yourself. Watch the cartoon.
I could.
It is
but like I said,
really well
But
done.
now you would not like the movie as much, I take it. No, but he probably liked it because he didn't watch the cartoon.
Yeah.
Well, he went into it fresh.
I went into it with no preconceptions, and it's
see,
like,
no, I've not seen the cartoon either, so I might like.
yeah, the story is actually somewhat clever.
Okay.
But like I said, it's slow. It takes a long time for it to really get going. But once it gets going, the action scenes are really intense.
Now, did they do the whole story, or did they set this up like for a series of movies?
It's a series.
This is book 1.
This is book 1, which is called Water, and then they're going to go to air, and then they have.
I don't think they're going to make any more after this.
Water, Earth, then
This
fire.
film got a
Earth, then
7%
fire.
on Rotten Tomatoes.
Did they finish the movie at least in the Southern Capital?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, because that's where it ends in the first season.
It's following the cartoon.
Yeah. But it was, like I said, it was pretty interesting. Like I said, I wouldn't say it's the greatest film in the world, but I do remember in the middle of it, I went to go see it with Zeke, and I leaned over and I said, "This is such a mock movie."
Well, you are the big movie goer. What did you see today?